Ridley Scott's Gladiator beat the odds at every corner of its production. The fact that it wound up working out the way that it did, winning Best Picture at the Oscars as well as critical and financial success, is a miracle. It had to contend with multiple rewrites as well as the death of one of its lead actors, Oliver Reed. They were forced to fake scenes using footage they had already shot, not unlike the way the filmmakers on The Crow did after Brandon Lee's passing. This was in order to give Reed's character an on-screen death that was originally unplanned. It wasn't until this most recent watch that I finally noticed the inserts. This is most likely due to the new 4K transfer, which is known to bring out imperfections in the VFX shots. The film is structured like a video game, a series of action set pieces in the form of arena fights that all lead up to a final boss fight in that very same arena. Each fight ups the ante in some way, like adding ferocious tigers, for instance. Each fight is bridged together by dramatic, and sometimes humorous, cut scenes filled with bits of plot and character development, but where the film really shines are the visuals. I mean, it's a Ridley Scott film after all. Little stylistic flourishes such as a rain of pink flower petals, strategically placed blood bursts, and eye-catching costumes fill the screen. There is never a dull shot in a Ridley Scott film. You can tell this is something very important to the director. The cast is great across the board, and with two Oscar-worthy performances, Russell Crowe, who won Best Actor for playing the lead role Maximus, a former war general turned gladiator, and Joaquin Phoenix, who was nominated for playing Commodus, son of the emperor and usurper of the throne. At its core, Gladiator is a revenge film. Commodus has Maximus's family brutally murdered after taking the life of his own father. He then follows this up with ordering the murder of Maximus himself, and a botched murder at that. After this occurs, Maximus fights his way back from the dead on a quest to avenge his family and save Rome from a petulant child of a ruler, by way of killing his pathetic, spoiled, crazy ass. Hans Zimmer's score is iconic, one of the composer's very best. Every time the main theme comes on, you feel like cheering along with the massive crowd of the Colosseum. It succeeds in all the ways a great adventure score ought to. I can only hope that they bring these epic sounds back for the sequel. Newsflash, they didn't. One thing that I always found funny about Gladiator is the fact that we are expected to believe that anyone in the Colosseum seats can hear anything that the people down in the arena are saying. I mean, it's not like they have microphones down there, and the characters in Gladiator are practically whispering their lines to each other. Yet somehow, every ticket holder is able to follow all the juicy drama, knowing just when to cheer and when to laugh. It's a little silly. But hey, either you're ready to suspend your disbelief and have a good time, or accept your place as just another wet blanket.